Saint George, Bishop of Amastris, February 21st. A devout monk, called to serve as Bishop of Amastris, defends his flock from spiritual error and his city from invaders through divine intercession. A heads up in the spirit of transparency. Please be advised that this content may include invaders plundering the city and desecrating a church, and divine power striking them blind and paralyzing their limbs. Saint George, Bishop of Amastris, lived during the 8th and early 9th centuries, a period of trial for the Church due to the iconoclastic heresy. He was born in Cromna, a town near Amastris in Paphlagonia, to noble and devout parents, Theodosius and Megatho. From his youth, George exhibited a profound inclination towards spiritual life. He sought not the comforts of his noble birth, but the rigor of asceticism. He departed from his family home and the pursuits of the world, choosing to live as a hermit in the wilderness. There, he dedicated himself to prayer, fasting, and spiritual struggle, cultivating a life of intense devotion. His heart sought God alone. Later, he joined a Cenobitic monastery located at Bonissa, where he continued his monastic labors in community, growing in virtue and wisdom. When the episcopal see of Amastris became vacant, the clergy and people of the city, recognizing George's deep piety and virtuous life, unanimously chose him to be their bishop. George, in his humility, felt unworthy of such a high office and initially refused the call. He considered himself unfit for the responsibility of shepherding a flock. However, the people persisted, moved by the Holy Spirit and their need for a true pastor. George, discerning the will of God in their unwavering request, eventually consented to accept the episcopal dignity. He then journeyed to Constantinople, the imperial capital, where he was consecrated by the Holy Patriarch Tarasios. Patriarch Tarasios was a staunch defender of the veneration of holy icons, and George's consecration by him placed the new bishop firmly within the Orthodox confession during the iconoclastic controversy. As Bishop of Amastris, St. George proved to be a model shepherd. He governed his diocese with wisdom and compassion, embodying the love of Christ for all people. He showed particular care for the poor, ensuring their needs were met. Orphans and widows found in him a protector and provider. His preaching was inspired by the Holy Spirit, delivering powerful messages that nourished the souls of his flock and guided them in the path of righteousness. His ministry unfolded during the difficult years when the iconoclastic heresy troubled the Byzantine Empire. While the written accounts of his life do not detail specific confrontations with iconoclasts, his steadfast adherence to Orthodox doctrine, demonstrated by his consecration under Patriarch Tarasios, confirms his role as a confessor of the true faith. He upheld the veneration of holy icons as decreed by the Seventh Ecumenical Council, guiding his people to remain firm in their Orthodox confession and protecting them from spiritual error. He guarded his flock from both spiritual and physical harm, serving as a vigilant watchman over the church entrusted to his care. The grace of God manifested through St. George in various miracles, both during his earthly life and after his repose. One notable event occurred when a fleet of invaders, identified as Saracens or Russes, approached Amastris. These invaders began to plunder the city, and in their sacrilege, they entered the church where the holy relics of St. George rested. As they attempted to open his tomb, a divine power intervened. The invaders were struck blind, and their limbs became paralyzed. Unable to continue their destructive acts, they were filled with fear and recognized the hand of God. They repented of their actions and prayed for the saint's intercession. Through his prayers, they were healed of their afflictions and departed the city peacefully, without causing further harm. This miracle solidified St. George's reputation as the holy protector of Amastris, demonstrating God's power working through his servant to defend his people and his holy places. St. George reposed in peace at an advanced age during the reign of the Byzantine Emperor Nikephoros I, who governed from 802 to 811. He was laid to rest in the cathedral church that he himself had built in Amastris. After his repose, his holy relics became a source of healing and continued to manifest miracles for those who approached them with faith. His veneration spread throughout the region, and the Orthodox Church celebrates his memory on February 21st, honoring him as a devout monk, a wise hierarch, a defender of orthodoxy, and a worker of miracles. His life stands as a testament to faithfulness in ministry and the power of God's grace to protect His church.